thotë sepse me siguri do kuptoni janë vetëm 10 minuta që duhet shikoni avokat.
All right, let's see. The term crime of apartheid is defined. Now, the only thing I want you to see here is how this is now part of that 4-hour hearing, how the Serbian-American Congresswoman, Helen Bentley,
Ajo që duhet shikoni këtu është se si kongresmenja serbo-amerikane u përpoq të na sulmonte gjatë ditës gjimit në Kongres.
And it shall apply to inhuman acts committed for the purpose of establishing and maintaining domination of one racial group of persons over any other group of persons or systematically oppressing them. That is what has gone on in South Africa. That is what's going on right now in Kosovo, even as we speak, because the state of emergency has not been lifted. That's what they said. Let's see what they're really doing. And they don't want to see what they're doing. I went there twice. I could not meet with the press. I was forced out of the hotel in Pristina, forced to do a press conference on the street, and they threatened to arrest me for a public display because that was against their law. You cannot talk on their streets. It's incredible that a system like this exists in the world today when there are 2 million, by their count, Albanians in that province, over 90%, and they want to emasculate them in every way.
Mr. Dioguardi made some very strong statements.
Well,
you made a statement.
I made a statement
Look
because I obviously talking about Serbia, not Croatia, not Bosnia, because those republics are doing
Mr. Dioguardi, I ask you a specific question, and that question concerned the rise of the decrease of communism all over Yugoslavia,
which I applaud, except in Serbia.
Right. And this problem is now rising. I'm asking you, were the conditions under Tito better? Since that is when communists really reigned.
Watch this. Let me say this. I didn't spend much time studying Tito in my history books. I was studying Patrick Henry, Thomas Paine, and I can say this. He doesn't do himself or his people justice. I met with many prominent Serbs and had many good conversations with them in Belgrade, but the kind of political rancor he is creating for his own personal ambitions will be the undoing of his great republic and the undoing of Yugoslavia if he persists.
I predict Mr. Dioguardi made some very inflammatory statements here.
Because Mr. Milosevic has been very inflammatory against the Albanians, and someone has to speak up against them, and thank God we have the Congress of the United States to stand up for oppressed people, including the Kosovo.
Yes, but Mr. Dioguardi, you need to be accurate when you're a witness, especially when you're a lobbyist for a group.
I'm an ethnic Albanian. I'm an ethnic Albanian. I'm the president of the Albanian American Sympathy and the Albanian American Foundation, and I resent those intonations. Now, we're not going to show this. This is 10,000 people marching from the White House to the Capitol. You're going to see it on here. I can't show it now. Next, go to the next. Let's see, Shirley. This is now the most important hearing. We brought Bishop Sophie because we had to show the world that we had not just Islam in Kosovo, we had Christianity, because the Serbs kept bringing the Orthodox Church. We had to So now this is Henry Hyde. That's Tom Lantos. Chairman.
States has been diverted to other geostrategic priorities. However, 2005 is an exceptionally important year for the people of the Balkans. Today, this committee considers the most critical issue in the Balkans, the question of Kosovo. And now, Ms. Dioguardi.
Thank you very much. I want to thank you for your leadership in holding this hearing, and also you and Congressman Lantos for introducing House Resolution 24, supporting the United States recognition of Kosovo's independence now. I think in order to address Kosovo's current economic and political status and U.S. foreign policy in the region, looking at final status in particular, we have to talk a little bit about the history for the last 2 decades of our administration. And with all due respect to Ambassador Burns, I cannot share his pride in 20 years of activity on the part, or I should say perhaps inactivity on the part of the administration. As Congressman Dana Lobacker said earlier, we're a little late. It's very good what's happening now in terms of returning to the issue of the Balkans. But when we talk about pride, I think we have to talk about the House International Relations Committee. The House International Relations Committee can be proud because it has consistently responded to the conflict in the Southeast Europe in the last century, in the current century, consistently supported aspirations for freedom and democracy on the part of peoples in the region who suffered from almost 50 years of communism, and in the case of Albanians, from racism and genocide. If you go back 18 years, when this really began, the initiative in the House, it was Congressman Lantos and then Congressman Dioguardi that introduced with 57 colleagues H-Congress 162, which exposed the egregious abuse of human rights as far as Albanians and called for justice. Now, unfortunately, at that time, the State Department, under pressure from former colleagues and American friends of Slobodan Milosevic who worked in the region, opposed every initiative by the House. And ultimately, Congressman Lantos and Dioguardi prevailed in getting a hearing. But what we see from 1989 on, after Milosevic invades and occupies Kosovo, we see a pattern that continued for a decade, and the consequences were really quite terrible. I mean, Vukovar gets attacked, House opposes it, the International Relations Committee opposes it, the administration doesn't act. Kosovo is occupied brutally, House opposes, Congressman Lantos introduces another resolution.
Okay. What she is saying here is very important. We are praising the Congress for its activity, and we're saying the State Department, which is the administration, the President's office, was doing nothing. When I got to Congress in 1985, the State Department was pro-Serb, not pro-Albanian. We had to work a long time to get that changed. And this is now 2005, where it's changed because now they're allowing Catholic Bishop from Kosovo. Shirley made a great statement about how important Kosovo is. And Shirley continued this kind of activism in this hearing and other hearings. So Shota Galica did her job. I want to show you one thing. We were on 50 TV shows in America. Shirley, this is what
Point peace plan done at all.
No, not yet. This is the next one. Right, this is he's speaking Serbian, but you can see the I think
yeah, it's a little bit.
I thought we put the Albanian on it. Go ahead, play.
U američkom senatu kongresu. U svakom slučaju, Albansko-američka civilna liga je u mnogome doprinela sistematskom širenju antisrpskog raspoloženja i satanizaciji srpskog naroda u američkoj javnosti.
Hello, I'm former Congressman Jozef Dioguardi, the president of the Albanian American Civic League. You have just heard former Serbian dictator and indicted war criminal Slobodan Milosevic misrepresent our important work in Washington to free Kosovo and all Albanians from the tyranny of his regime. You can help us and all Albanians by becoming a member of the Albanian American Civic League by visiting the website of the Albanian American Civic League.
Okay, so he mentions, I don't know, did you hear my name? Because he pronounces it perfectly. So this happened the last day. The judge was there at the beginning. He's saying, I didn't do anything wrong. It was Dioguardi and the league that satanized me and the Serbian people. But he was killing people in their houses. So we had to be very tough and strong. And he died only a day later,
Dhe vdiq një ditë më vonë.
because he knew he was going to be convicted.
Sepse e dinte që do ta dënonin.
He didn't take his heart medicine.
Dhe thjesht më mori ilaçet e veta për zemrën, kështu që.
So he committed suicide because he wanted to die a hero to the Serbian people.
Ai bëri vetvrasje thjesht për të treguar akoma hero para syve të serbëve.
That's the past.
Kjo është e kaluara.
We got to talk about the future.
Tani do të flasim pak për
Okay?
kaluarën.
But with that, I think what we'll do now is, yeah, we're finished with this now. Okay. So, I will be back. We don't want to play too much. But if you want to see all this, you have to get this, okay? And then you'll see it.
Janë të gjitha
Bani për një moment, tani do të avem një pauzë të shkurtër për 10 minuta. E pastaj do të kemë rastin prapë që të flasim me musafirët e tanë dhe të gjithë ata që kanë pyetje mund edhe t'i shtrojnë. Kështu që 10 minuta është një akrom këtu në hyrje, nëse doni të shërbeni dhe
Okay. So, will everybody take a seat? Anybody's out there?
Ju lutem ja unë një gjithë, që jemi brapa.
So what you saw in this video,
Çfarë ju pati në këtë video?
I ended by saying, Shirley and I and our league have done the best job we could for the Albanian people in the last 30 years.
Në 30 vjet e fundit unë, Shirley dhe Liga Shqiptar-Amerikane Shqiptare kemi bërë punën më të mirë të mundshme për çështjen shqiptare.
We got independence for Kosovo.
Kemi pasur pavarësinë e Kosovës.
But it's independence with just a name. It's
Or-
not real independence.
Por kjo pavarësi është vetëm letër, nuk është një pavarësi e vërtetë.
5 European countries do not recognize it,
Pesë europiane akoma nuk e njohin Kosovën,
and it's not in the United Nations.
nuk është akoma edhe në Kombëtin e Bashkuar.
So that job is not finished.
Kështu që kjo punë nuk është mbaruar akoma.
But one of the problems, and maybe you don't like to hear this,
Tani një nga problemet, ndoshta kjo nuk do t'i pëlqejë,
you don't have good leaders
Okay.
in Kosovo or in Albania.
nuk keni lider të mirë në Shqipëri dhe Kosovë.
They don't support me and Shirley or the Civic League.
Ata nuk na mbështesin as mua dhe Shqirin dhe as lidhjen qytetare shqiptar-amerikane.
And we're not asking for money because we take no money from Europe or any countries in Europe.
They don't
We
give
only
me-
take from Albanian Americans.
Dhe nuk kemi asnjë mbështetje, asnjë fond nga Europa apo nga shqiptarët e Europës, vetëm nga shqiptar-amerikanë.
And if you give tonight, you're giving to the new Albanian Swiss Civic League.
There.
So we have a big lobby now here in Europe because we still don't have Kosovo and Albania and Northern Macedonia in the United Nations, in the European Union.
Kështu që mbështetja që ju do të jepni sonte, nëse dëshironi, është për shoqatën e re lidhjen shqiptare-zvicerane në Zvicër, sepse puna që ne kemi këtu në Amerikë duhet të forcohet me një lobi tjetër në Europë që punat ndërthuret dhe lobimi të bëhet jo vetëm në Amerikë, por edhe në komunitetin evropian.
What you didn't hear from the video or from me is what we did in Albania, because we were not only concerned about the Albanian people in Kosovo, and that meant independence, self-determination for the Albanian people in Kosovo.
Ajo që ju nuk dëgjuat është ajo që kemi bërë ne në Shqipëri, sepse ne nuk ishim vetëm shqetësuar për atë që më ndodhte në Kosovë dhe për pavarësinë e Kosovës, por
I went in May 1990 to visit Amriswil
unë shkova në majtë
in
1990
Albania,
që
Shqipëria.
vizitoja Amriswilin në majtë 1990 në Shqipëri që vizitoja Amriswilin.
After I took Tom Lantos to the hotel Grand in Pristina, where thousands of people came out, we went across the border. Nobody went across that border for 50 years in Prizren to go see Amriswil in Tirana.
Mbas vizitën në Kosovë me Kongresmenin Tom Lantos, ku në hotelin qendror Prishtinë na erdhën mbi 1000 vjet për ta vizituar, dhe pastaj duhet kalojnë kufiri me Shqipërinë, që nuk ishte kaluar për 50 vjetësh.
Don't forget, this is the Berlin Wall came down in 1989.
Mos harroni, ishte mbas të rrjenës së murit Berlinit në 1989.
So we went to Milosevic
Kështu që shkuan te Miloševići
in May of 1990 to say, we are watching the United States, everything you are doing.
dhe I kemi thënë atje në majtë 1990 që kujdes çfarë po bën, se Shtetet e Bashkuara po shikojnë.
So watch the way you treat the
Që
Albanian
shiko
people.
si po I trajton shqiptarët këtu.
Then we went across the border to see Amriswil
Pastaj shkuan për te kufirit për të parë
to tell him,
Ti thoshim atij,
Berlin Wall came down. When are you going to bring democracy to Albania?
Muri Berlinit ra. Kur do të sjellësh dhe ti demokracinë në Shqipëri?
So I think we did our job, and obviously we had a lot of support from your families in America.
Ne kemi të bërë punën tonë dhe kemi pasur shumë mbështetje nga familjet tuaja në Amerikë.
What is a lobby?
Tani çfarë është lobi?
A lobby is a voice.
Lobi është një zë
for the people.
Për njerëz.
So our lobby,
lobby
Albanian American civically,
lidhja shqiptare shqiptar-amerikane,
doesn't represent Albania or Kosovo, or Macedonia, Albania or Macedonia or Montenegro. It represents the people. Komtar, 7 million Albanians in the Balkans. That's the Albanian nation.
Është për të gjithë kombin shqiptar, të gjithë popullin shqiptar.
And there's no way to represent the people than telling other people in America who the Albanian people are.
Dhe vetëm mënyrë për ta bërë punën është t'ju themi amerikanëve se kush janë shqiptarë.
And that's what we did with the Jewish people.
Dhe këtë kemi bërë me komunitetin hebre.
Why did we pick the Jewish people first?
Pse kapëm ata në fillim?
They are like the Albanians. They're a small nation.
Ata janë shumë të ngjashëm me shqiptarët, është një popull i vogël,
but they're very united.
Por janë shumë të bashkuar.
And they have a very loud voice.
Dhe kanë një zë shumë të lartë.
Okay? And they're very persistent.
Dhe janë shumë të fortë, janë shumë të qëndrueshëm atë që thonë.
And they love people who support, who understand the pain that the Jewish people went through in World War II with the Nazis.
Dhe ata vlerësojnë shumë kombet e tjera që vlerësojnë dhe kuptojnë dhimbjen që ata kanë kaluar gjatë luftës botërore me nazistë.
So one of the things that happened by accident almost,
kështu që një nga gjërat që ndodhi krejt rastësisht,
when we were with Amriswil Zvicër, me and Tom Lantos,
kur takuam Amriswil me Kongresmenin Tom Lantos,
we found out that Albania saved all the Jews that were in Albania and another 3,000 that were able to go from Germany, Austria, Yugoslavia into Albania.
Ne zbuluam që shqiptarët kishin shpëtuar të gjithë.
And that's what this story is about.
Gjatë luftës botërore.
This is the rescue, shpëtimi, right? Rescue
Dhe
in
kemi
Albania.
quajtur shpëtimi I shqiptarëve, shpëtimi I hebrejve në Shqipëri.
And Shirley, who has the qualifications of an author, she was a publisher, wrote this article,
Dhe Shirley në atë kohë që ishte policiste autorizuar,
which appeared in all the important Jewish papers,
që dolin të gjitha gazetat hebreje të kohës.
starting in 2005, I think it was.
Që 2005.
This is Jewish Survival in Albania, the Ethics of Besa.
Ky është shpëtimi I hebrejve në Shqipëri dhe etika e besës.
So we educated the Jewish people that the Albanian people are tolerant.
Kështu që ne edukuam së pari komunitetin hebrej që shqiptarët janë tolerantë.
They have Catholics, they have Eastern Orthodox, they have Muslims, and even have Jews.
Kanë ortodoks, kanë musliman, kanë edhe hebrej në komunitetin e tyre.
And they live together in harmony for centuries.
Dhe jetojnë së bashku në harmoni prej shekush.
And this was very impressive for them, and they supported us so that when Milosevic thought that we were weak in 1990, he didn't know that we already had the support of the most powerful lobby in Washington. All the Jewish senators and congressmen, 34 of them.
Dhe ata na kanë ndihmuar kaq shumë, flasim për komunitetin dhe lobin hebrej në Amerikë. Aq sa për çështjen e kombëtare shqiptare, aq sa gabimi I madh që bëri Miloševići në kohë, ishte që ai nuk dinte ose më saktë nënvlerësoi faktin që ne kishim brapa nesh lobin më të fuqishëm politik në Amerikë për çështjen shqiptare.
Now, why is that important for you to know today?
Pse është shumë e rëndësishme për ta ditur ju sot?
It's good to know the past, but it's not going to help us too much today because we have new problems in the Balkans.
Është shumë mirë të dish të shkuar në këtë për kuptuar të ardhmen, por tani kemi probleme të tjera në Ballkan.
We have to try new strategies.
Duhet të provojmë strategji të reja.
And Shirley and I have been working on one big one.
Dhe ne tani po punojmë Shirley dhe unë po punojmë në një strategji shumë të madhe.
That we haven't announced to anybody.
Nuk e kemi thënë akoma, nuk e kemi thënë njeriu.
We'll tell you what it is, but we're not going to give you the details.
Do t'ju themi çfarë është, por pa detaje të mëtejshme.
And that's that we now have to explain to the Jews and the rest of the world why were they able, the Albanians to rescue over 3,000 Jews when there were only 300 in Albania.
Ne duhet t'ju shpjegojmë atyre se si arritën shqiptarët në Shqipëri të shpëtojnë 3.000 hebrej, kur aty kryesisht kishte veç 300 si komunitet.
We know the story because we've been researching
Ne
it.
ndihmi historisë sepse kemi bërë kërkimet tona.
And it's a simple story.
Dhe është një histori shumë e thjeshtë.
The Albanians in Kosovo are the
Shqiptarët
same
e
as the
Kosovës
Albanians in Albania.
janë të
This
njëjtë
is
si
one
shqiptarët
nation
në
of
Shqipëri.
people.
Është një kombi vetëm.
So when the Jews found out that their friends were being saved in Albania,
Kështu që kur hebrejt morën vesh se miqtë e tyre do shpëshin në Shqipëri, më fal. Në të kohë në Kosovë kishim gjermanë, nuk kishim nazistët, në Shqipëri kishim akoma italianë.
at least
Kur ishte akoma pak më e lehtë.
at least 3,000 came from Germany, Austria,
E pakta 300 kanë ardhur nga
into
Gjermania,
Yugoslavia,
deri në Jugosllavi.
and then what did they hit? Kosovo.
Dhe po erdhën
Kosovo is on the border of Albania,
në kufit e Shqipërisë.
right? And they then told the Albanian people that they heard that they were rescuing their Jewish brothers and sisters in Albania.
Dhe këtu u hap zëri që shqiptarët shqiptar po ndihmonin.
Most of our Albanians said, we know that, and we will help you. So what they did,
Dhe kosovarët u përgjigjen thirrjes të ndihmën të hebrejve.
they moved these Jewish people from house to house to house
Dhe ajo që bën ata që lëvizën në çdo shtëpi
under the noses of the Nazis,
në hundrën e nazistëve,
because Yugoslavia was controlled by the Nazis,
sepse Jugosllavia në kohë kontrolloi nazistët
into Albania,
në Shqipëri,
which was controlled by the Italians.
që ishte kontrolluar nga italianët.
And until Mussolini was killed,
Dhe derisa Mussolini u vra,
all the Jews were saved in Albania.
të gjithë hebrejt u shpëtuan.
But then even after he was killed in 1943,
Por edhe pas vrasjes së tij në 1943,
and the Nazis came in,
dhe nazistët erdhën,
even the Albanian government wouldn't give them any names.
as Shqipëria, as qeveria shqiptare postë nuk tha asnjë emër.
So this is an historic story that has to be told to the world, that Albania. So we're in the process of putting together a new book,
Kështu që tani ne po bëjmë një bukë.
and we are planning something in Kosovo next year
Dhe po planifikojmë diçka në Kosovë
for the world.
për të gjithë
To know. It's going to be very expensive.
Duhet të jetë shumë e shtrenjtë.
Shirley and I already started raising the money.
Ne kemi filluar mbledhjen e fondeve në Amerikë.
We're not dealing with any national politicians there.
Nuk po merrem
No
me
politicians will be invited.
Nuk do ftohet asnjë politikan lokal.
The only politician that will be invited
I vetmi politikan që do ftohet
is the mayor of Pristina, Zvicërr Amriswil, because he worked with us
është kryetari i
for 4
bashkisë.
years to make this project.
Është kryetari i bashkisë Prishtinës, Shpet Ahmeti, që ndihmoi 4 vjet për këtë projekt.
Now, it's not enough just to build something and to show. You then have to hire the best public relations firms in the world so the story goes all over the world. It's not enough for me and Shirley to write an article. We have to hire the best public relations firms like the Serbs are now doing, and like Ram is doing, and like Thatcher's doing, but they don't do anything. They just spend the people's money to take pictures with people in Washington, to bring the pictures back to the Balkans, to fool the people like they have the support of the United States. They don't have the support of the United States.
Nuk është diçka për të bërë një libër. Duhet edhe të marrësh në punë policistët më të mirë në botë, firmat më të mira në botë për marrëdhënie publike, që çështja e të shkojë kudo në mënyrën më të mirë. Ashtu siç bëjnë ndërkohë edhe lobet serbe dhe greke, ata kanë firmat më të mira, kanë policistë më të mirë për të sjellë arsyet e tyre në Amerikë.